Welcome back to my channel Math School. In today's video, let us solve the question number 1 from exercise 3.1, chapter 3, pair of linear equations in two variables. In my previous videos, I have completed the introduction part and examples 1 to 3 from the same chapter. If you have not watched these videos, do find the link in the description box below or click video. Question number 1 from exercise 3.1, chapter 3, pair of linear equations in two variables says, Aftab tells his daughter, 7 years ago, I was 7 times as old as you were then. Also, 3 years from now, I shall be 3 times as old as you will be. Represent this situation algebraically and graphically. So here we have to represent a situation where we have a father and a daughter. So the father Aftab tells his daughter, 7 years ago I was 7 times as old as you were then. So first of all, let us assume their present ages. Let us assume the present age of father is x years and present age of daughter is y years. And then later on it will be easier for us to solve the problem. So write down, let the present age of Aftab be x years and the present age of daughter will be y years. So coming back to the question, 7 years ago. So 7 years ago, for example, now your present age is 17 years. So 7 years before, your age would have been 10 minus 7, that is 10 years, right? Similarly, 7 years ago, Aftab's age will be x minus 7. We have subtract 7 years from the present age, and similarly the daughter's age will be y minus 7, subtracting again 7 years from the present age. Okay, so write down 7 years ago Aftab's age will be x minus 7. Similarly, the daughter's age will be y minus 7. So 7 years ago, the father is saying, I was 7 times as old as you were. So father's age was equal to 7 times of his daughter's age. So we have to form an equation here which says 7 years ago father's age was equal to 7 times as old as you were. You means here daughter. So 7 times of daughter's age. So now let us open the brackets and form a linear equation. So here we get x minus 7 equal to 7y minus 7 into 7 is 49. So this would be, so sending all the terms to the left hand side, we will get x minus 7. This plus 7y will become, so plus 7y will become minus 7y and minus 49 will become plus 49 equal to 0. So we get x minus 7y. This minus 7 and plus 49, since 49 is a greater number, you will get greater number sign. Subtracting 49 minus 7 will be 42 equal to 0. So let this be equation number 1. Now similarly, they are saying the next statement in the question is 3 years from now. So 3 years from now means after 3 years, what will be the father and daughter's age? So let us first calculate that. After 3 years, Aftab's age will be present age plus 3 years. Aftab or the father's age will be present age is x plus 3 years and daughter's age will be y plus 3 years. Coming back to the question, 3 years from now, the father is saying, I shall be 3 times as old as you will be. So again, father's age, that is x plus 3 years, will be equal to 3 times as old as you will be. 3 times of the daughter's age, that is 3 into y plus 3. So again, open the bracket and let us form another linear equation. So x plus 3 is equal to 3y plus 3 into 3 we get 9. So sending all the terms to the left hand side, x plus 3, this plus 3 will become minus 3y and plus 9 will become minus 9 equal to 0. So here x minus 3y plus 3y and minus 9, since minus 9 is a greater number, here minus sign comes. Subtracting 9 minus 3 you will get 6 is equal to 0. So this is the second linear equation which we have formed from the question. So these two equations, the equation 1 and equation 2, represents the situation algebraically from the question. So now using these two equations, let us draw the graph and represent the situation graphically. So write down, so from this equation 1, which is given as x minus 7y plus 42 is equal to 0. So let us find out the x value here by sending all the other terms to the right hand side. So we will get x as equal to, this minus 7y will become plus 7y going to the right hand side, and plus 42 will become minus 42. So we have got x value. So let us substitute the y value in the equation and let us obtain a table. So here for the first value, if we assume y to be equal to 0, then since 7 into 0 will become 0 and x will be minus 42, which is a very large value. So always we have to keep in mind that we obtain smaller values. So initially let us substitute y equal to 6. So if y equal to 6, here 7 into 6 it is 42. So 42 minus 42 will become 0. So x is equal to, substituting 7 into 6 minus 42. So 7 6 are 42. So 42 minus 42 will be equal to 0. Similarly, if we take now y value as 5, assume y equal to 5, we get x is equal to 7 into 5 minus 42. So 7 5s are 35. 35 minus 42 will become 7, and the greater number is 42 here, so we get minus 7. Now again let us assume y value to be 7. Y value is equal to 7. X is equal to 7 into 7 minus 42. So 7 into 7 it is 49. 49 minus 42 will be again 7. Okay, since 49 will be the greater number, we are getting plus 7 here. So for these values, let us draw a table for equation 1. So writing x and y equal to 6, we got x value 0, y equal to 5, we got minus 7, and for y equal to 7, we got x value as 7. Now similarly, let us draw the table and find the values for equation 2. So from equation 2, finding the x value, so x value we can find out by sending all these terms to the right hand side. So minus 3y will become plus 3y and minus 6 will become plus 6. So again if we put here y equal to 0, so let y equal to 0, x is equal to 3 into 0 plus 6. So 3 into 0 is 0, plus 6 will be equal to 6. Similarly, let us substitute y equal to 1. So 3 into 1 will be 3. So 3 plus 6 will become 9. Again that will be a big value. So let us take y equal to minus 1. So if you take y equal to minus 1, you will get 3 into minus 1 plus 6. So that will be 3 into minus 1 will be minus 3 plus 6. So minus 3 and plus 6 we have to subtract 3 minus 6 as 3, and the greater number sign will be plus here since 6 is greater number. Similarly, let us take y equal to minus 2, because if we are taking positive values, we will get bigger number for x. So let us take negative values for y. So x is equal to 3 into minus 2 plus 6. 3 2s are 6 with a minus sign. Minus 6 plus 6 you will get. So that will be equal to 0. Right? So let us draw the table again for these values. So let this be x here and y here. Now here for y equal to 0, we got x value as 6, y equal to minus 1, we got x value as 3, and for y equal to minus 2, we got x value as 0. So we obtained the two tables from equation 1 and 2. So now let us plot the graph for these tables. So let us plot the graph now. This is the x-axis, horizontal axis is the x-axis, and vertical axis is the y-axis. So now let us plot the points from taking the values from the table. So from equation 1, on x-axis when it is 0, on y-axis we have 6. So x-axis is 0 and y-axis is 6. So first point we obtain here. So let us mark this point as A with x equal to 0 and y equal to 6. Similarly, the next point is on x-axis we have to take minus 7, and on y-axis we have to consider plus 5. So plus 5 and minus 7 we get a point here. So let us mark this point as B, where x is minus 7 and y is 5. Similarly, the third point is on x-axis it is plus 7 and on y-axis it is also plus 7. So let us mark this point as C, where 7, 7. So let us draw a line intersecting all the 3 points. So this is how we get a line. So let us draw a straight line intersecting all the 3 points. So this is the straight line we obtain, which represents the equation x minus 7y plus 42 equal to 0. Now similarly, let us plot the table obtained from the second equation, that is x minus 3y minus 6 is equal to 0. So here the x value is 6 and y value is 0. So plotting at x equal to 6 and y 0. So we get a point here. Mark this point as P, where x is 6 and y is 0. Similarly, the next point we have to plot is at x equal to 3, y equal to minus 1. So minus 1 is here. So we get a point here. X is equal to 3, y equal to minus 1. So let us mark this point as Q. Similarly, the third point is at x equal to 0 and y equal to minus 2. So this is the point. Again, let us take this point as R at x equal to 0 and y equal to minus 2. So now draw again a straight line intersecting all the 3 points. So this is the straight line we obtain, which represents the equation x minus 3y minus 6 is equal to 0. So this is how we represent the two equations and given condition in the question graphically. Here these two linear equations, they are not coinciding or intersecting each other, so therefore there is no solution for these two given linear equations. Okay, so this is how we solve this problem. If you have any further doubts, do comment me below in the comment section. In my next video, I'll be solving question number 2 from chapter 3, pair of linear equation, exercise 3.1. So till then, do like my video, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit the bell button below to get the latest updates of my videos, as I'll be completing the whole syllabus for class 10th SLC NCERT math. And also do watch the related videos of chapter 3 shown on the screen. Thank you.